I'm Barry Funkhauser, and this is the Barry Funkhauser Show. Here's what's going on today. Well, former Twitter employees finally get their severance offer after months of waiting, and they're unhappy about it. The UN says the ozone layer is slowly healing. And there's a few U.S. cities that are lightning capitals. As always, I'm here with my co-host and general know-it-all current events guy, Joe. Hey, are you still drying off from this torrential downpour we've had lately in Southern California, Joe?
Well, it's like it didn't even rain. It's been so dry that we got 3, maybe 4 inches of rain last weekend. When did that stop? Tuesday? I think Tuesday morning, like Tuesday afternoon is when we got the last of the rain. There was like 4 inches in that storm, and it's like it never rained.
Yeah,
like I went for a run today, and it's like outside. Sure, I mean it's a little damp, and there's some there's some puddles still, but overall, it's like it never rained.
Well, dude, man, we're about to get hit again with round 4 or 5 of another storm. It's going to be storm after storm for a while. I don't know if you knew this, but yeah, if you zoom out, you can see all these storms coming in. So
is this the atmospheric river that you keep talking about?
It's another one after another one after another. It's like
wait. No. After what? How do you wait? What you're saying it's round 4 or 5? Round 4 or 5. How are you gauging your rounds?
Well, every storm that's coming in, I'm just listening to the weather people, and that's what they're saying. It's another round of storms coming in this weekend. It's going to rain for 3 more days, man.
What? This weekend?
Yes.
Don't we have an event on Sunday night?
Yes.
Is it inside? Is it hopefully? Okay, it's inside. Oh, wait. Well, because man, I do not like events when I have to be outside and it's raining. It's not fun.
Yeah, no, it'll be cozy in there too. Yeah, they'll turn the heater on, spend all the money on the gas bill.
I honestly cannot remember when was the last time we had storms like this. 2017.
Well, I mean, that's the problem. It's like, can we get this on a regular occurrence, not all at once? Because we had like all at once drought for a few years, and now they're going to say we're going to keep getting pelted with storms for the time being, the near future. We're going to have a lot of storms coming. So can't we just get some sort of regularity here, man?
Well, it's fine as long as they're producing snow. If they're producing rain in the mountains, that's bad. Because we need that snowpack. We don't need all that water coming down, rushing down all at once. Because as we've talked about, we're not really good at capturing water or letting flood plains get flooded so groundwater aquifers can be recharged. We're not really good at that. So we need the snowpack because we're lazy and we don't want to actually do any work.
Dude, bro, gotta tell you about this.
Dude, bro. Dude, where did this just started this week? Where did the dude, bro thing start, bro?
Because we're talking about snow, bro. And I have an informational guide. I learned that just this last couple of rainstorms and stuff, 2.5 feet of snow pack.
Well, yeah, but what do you care? You don't even board. You don't even ski. I tried to take you, and you lasted like half a day.
No, I just like to know about it. I like to know that you can snowboard.
And it's available to you.
It's available. Yeah. Yeah. Just in case I might want to think about doing it, it's available.
Like I don't want to go mini golf, but it's nice to know that there's a mini golf place near me that I can go to if I ever wanted to.
It's just like no longer I can say, man, I wish I could go snowboarding, but there's not enough snow up there. I can't use that excuse any longer.
So what excuse are you going to give me when I go, Barry, there's tons of snow. Let's go boarding.
Oh, man, it's going to come down to either the people or maybe the ice.
Wait. What's wrong with the people? I thought you said you liked the dude bro people.
All the
dude bro, come on.
All those people in one place, all of them. Too many.
Oh, come on. That's why we always go snowboarding on like Wednesday when there's like nobody there, except for like the kids that are like bailing from school. Those are the greatest. They have like no fear too. Let's go. Come on. I want to try to get you snowboarding again.
The next time I go, I'm bringing a sled.
Really? Come on. Okay. What about Eve? Would Eve go snowboarding with us?
Would Eve go snowboarding with us? I don't know. I'd have to ask her and wait for her to say absolutely not. But she does. She does like the snow also, I think.
Linda says that she snowboarding like really isn't her thing. I don't think she likes the position that your feet need to be in. But she said that she'd be willing to try skiing again. So that might be interesting.
Oh, okay. I might be in on that then. Two skis are better than one ski.
See, I disagree. Like when I tried skiing, I got into snowboarding like really, really early. Gosh, I must have been 16. So we're talking like the 90s. I tried skiing first for like half a day, maybe a whole day. And man, I just really didn't like it. I didn't feel like I had a lot of control on the skis. Maybe it might be different now. My legs are stronger now. Maybe I just had like weak knees or, weak legs. You got to have really, really strong legs to keep the skis, your legs and knees together. So maybe I'll be better now. I just have so much more fun snowboarding. Man.
Yeah.
It brings me back to my terrible, terrible skating youth. Man, I was a bad skateboarder, but I'm a pretty decent snowboarder. It's really weird. Anyway, the one thing I dislike about snowboarding, the clipping in and out. Everybody hates it. Clipping in and out sucks.
Yeah.
Because with skiing, you could just like get off the lift and go. But with snowboarding, you got to you got to not fall getting off the lift, bury. And man, you took me down so hard, man. So hard. I hadn't fallen off a lift in literally dozens of years. The first time we go up, you grab on and you pull me down. And then you cause a backup because you couldn't get up. Man, it was just too much.
Yeah, no, that's my signature move when I go snowboarding.
Oh man, it was like
that's called the Funkhauser. You should try it.
Oh, the Funkhauser. It was like a massive backup on the 5 freeway. It's like we got like people crashing into us. We had like 4 chairs like trying to get around us all at once. It was terrible. Anyway,
yes.
The next time we go up, we'll
and you're
work on that.
To go again.
Well, you're gonna try skiing this time. Maybe this time you'll just be able to like go right down from the lift, just straight ahead with both your skis, because you don't have to worry about the board flipping all over the place.
Sure. French fries, pizza.
Oh man. Okay. Well, that's going to be fun. Yeah, but yes, we do have a lot of snow. We'll try to get back up there at some point.
Yes. All right. Let's get into some news today. After months of uncertainty and feeling left in the dark, many former Twitter employees impacted by a mass layoff back in November began receiving their severance offers over the weekend. But some are frustrated by the offer and the conditions attached to it. See, the severance offer promises 1 month's pay in exchange for agreeing to various terms, including a non-disparagement agreement and waiving the right to take any legal action against the company, according to a lawyer representing dozens of former Twitter employees. Many were dissatisfied by the offer, according to public posts and attorneys representing them, saying it falls short of the 3 months of severance that the new owner Elon had previously promised and would be provided. So the Twitter drama continues, Joe.
Don't sign and cash that check. Do not do it. You have so much written documentation from Elon Musk himself in public telling you the conditions of your severance. He publicly stated everyone would get 3 months. No conditions, no exceptions to that, just that everyone would get 3 months. Do not sign this. You have a class action lawsuit. You will get more than your 3 months that you're owed. You will probably get a year. So don't sign it. call a lawyer, get together, band together, class action lawsuit him because he cannot escape contract law in California.
Yeah, that looks like that's what's happening because this came from the lawyer representing all these Twitter people, former employees. So, I think it's about to go down. Here comes months. Here comes months of litigation, and a bunch of lawyers are going to get rich off of this, and these Twitter employees are going to get their 3-month severance. In 5
they have to do not sign this. If you can, hopefully, one, you found another job already, or you have enough savings that this 1 month payment isn't gonna crush you. But don't sign it. Don't sign it for the non-disparagement agreement. We want you guys to tell us all the awful things Elon Musk is doing. Don't let him shut you up. This is what rich people do. They try to be awful and then use contracts or these payment terms to shut people up. No, give us the truth, people. Let's hear the truth.
Let's hear the truth, no matter what the cost. I hope you get your 3 months.
I hope you get more.
Yeah. All right, today's show is brought to you by
Mint Mobile, providing premium wireless service on the nation's largest 5G network, but for way less than what big wireless companies charge. Here's a resolution you're going to want to keep. From now until January 15th, you'll get 3 months free when you buy any 3-month plan. But this offer won't be around much longer, so don't drop the ball. Mint Mobile premium wireless for $15 a month. Switch to Mint Mobile and stop spending so much on your wireless plan. Use our referral link to get $15 in renewal credit.
Yes, more news. Earth's protective ozone layer is slowly but noticeably healing at a pace that would fully mend the hole over Antarctica in about 43 years, a new UN report says.
A hole in the ozone layer, which sits above Antarctica, is slowly but noticeably healing. The gradual development is a result of global effort from more than 35 years ago. That's when nations first agreed to stop producing chemicals that destroy the critical layer. The effort, which is known as the 1987 Montreal Protocol, banned the use of many aerosols, leading to the ozone's slow and steady improvement. According to a report by the UN, the hole is on track to fully mend by 2066.
So it's in our lifetime, Joe. How about that? We fix the ozone before we're off of it, the planet.
Well, that's great that they're going to close that hole before you guys can close mine. That's great. How about that? No one's going to be able to close this hole. This hole is way too big. I got way too much coming out, way too much hot air coming out of this hole.
Sheesh. But remember when we were kids, they were always talking about the ozone layer and how we got to do things to fix it. Nowadays, we know that it's the top 1% of all those factories that's doing most of the damage to the earth.
For years, it was like, oh man, cars are the dearth of environmentalism. And it's like, no, it's just all the factories. That's the only factor that made any kind of a difference was all the factories spewing out all the CO2. So yeah, but I do remember the ozone stuff. When we were kids, my impression of it was like, if you were under the hole in the ozone layer, you would instantly get burned alive by the sun and radiation.
See, I would think you would get sunburned faster. And when I was outside and I thought the ozone layer hole was moving around the earth, when I was little. And so on certain days I'd get more burned than usual.
Oh, the ozone.
I'd be really worried. I'd be really worried for a couple of days going, well, gosh, I hope this is just a sunburn and not the ozone hole.
Oh, no, this is like, for me, it was like, seriously, the ozone layer hole was like a Dr. Evil plot to take over the earth. And so if you were under the ozone, like it wasn't that you just got burned more or things were hotter. No, it's like in my head, you went under this hole in the ozone layer and you like instantly just burned into ash. Like that's how bad it was.
Like you're being melted alive. Ah!
Yeah, exactly. That's like, that is the fear that was instilled in my head about the ozone layer.
And then at what age did you figure out that it was that 1% all factories and it was all
man, I was stupid until about my mid-20s.
Yeah, me too.
I was really, really dumb about stuff. You know why? Is because I was just like so focused on being a radio, like getting into radio and being a radio jock and like doing music stuff that everything else in the world I did not care about. All I cared about was I need to do well in my classes. This is when I was at Santa Barbara. I need to do well at my classes. I need to go work 70 hours a week at the radio station. And I need to reserve some time every week to go get drunk with my friends. That is what my entire 18 to 25 years life was. It was just that. After 25 is when I started getting into like more paying attention more to politics and, you know, the actual existentialism of life. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Well, the moral of the story here is we're not going to instantly burn no matter what.
Yes, it's good. It's good that that we are starting to repair some parts of the earth. Yes.
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 All right. And Four Corners, Florida is an area just a few miles south and west of Orlando. It was found to have the highest lightning strike density of anywhere else in the entire United States this year, according to Visalia's annual report on the weather phenomenon. The analysis found that Four Corners, Florida, had a lightning density of 474 lightning strikes per square kilometer in 2022. The closest areas to Four Corners in terms of lightning density were Greensburg, Louisiana, and Ariel, Mississippi. Here's more. Listen.
Yeah, so every year we go through and we look at all of the lightning data that we collect. And so Visla owns and operates the National Lightning Detection Network in the United States and the Global Lightning Detection Network, GLD 360, around the world. We collect all of this data all around the world every year, over 2 billion lightning events per year detected. And we break it down by country, state, county. And this year we wanted to even dive in a little deeper. So we decided to see where are the lightning capitals of the United States. The biggest purpose of lightning data is to just see where are the thunderstorms occurring. And that's useful for weather forecasters. Another really interesting use case of lightning data is actually for volcanoes. And with the Hunga eruption, we actually saw more than 400,000 lightning events in just a few hours, which is kind of a record-breaking amount of lightning for a volcanic eruption. So monitoring lightning in even volcanoes helps to keep people safe because we can see from long ranges when a volcano erupts, and it lets us know where that ash plume is so that you can divert air traffic away from the ash.
So, I mean, really interesting stuff, man. But in the description of this podcast episode here, I've given you each state's lighting capital. And Joe, can you guess the Golden State of California's lightning capital?
I mean, it's got to be somewhere in the desert, right?
I would think so, yeah.
I mean,
It's gonna be easy.
I don't know. I'm thinking 29 Palms.
Yeah, ish. Desert
Ish.
Isn't that all like the same stuff?
It's yeah. Okay, where is it actually?
It's Desert Center, California, which I think isn't that where they have that
center.
I think that's where the thermometer is. See, it doesn't count. It's ish.
Thermometers in Baker.
No, I'm talking about the hottest part on the planet. They have a place in the Mojave Desert where you go to. A lot of hikers go there, and it's got a digital thermometer showing you the temperature at the time, and people like to take pictures in front of it when it's 127, 131.
That's Death Valley.
So is that in my mind?
I've been to that. I took
a Desert Center is near
in front of it last year. No, Desert Center is just to the east of Joshua Tree National Park.
Oh, okay.
Joshua Tree Monument. Oh, it is a national park. Yeah, if you keep going on the 10 past Palm Springs, past Joshua Tree. There's nothing out there. Yeah, it's really, there's like nothing out there.
Yeah, but in comparison to other states, we're weaklings when it comes to lightning, because that was only 52 strikes per square kilometer in California. But other states have had, what do you say, 400?
Yeah, like Louisiana has 387 in theirs. Like, where is it? Greenbow?
Yeah.
Green something?
There's a place in Texas that has 262.
That's a lot.
Strikes.
Hey, but out of this story, I have an issue.
Okay.
I have an issue. And it's a Florida issue because I always have an issue with Florida.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Four Corners. What is Four Corners of? Four Corners, I'm looking at the map right here. Four Corners is literally in the middle of Florida. There is no corners. Why is it called Four Corners? It's breaking my brain.
I don't know. There's got to be a silly reason. Maybe it was Jedediah Four Corners Johnson who founded the city.
Yeah. No, there's only one Four Corners. The actual Four Corners. Have you ever been to Four Corners Monument? I have never been to Four Corners Monument. It's like,
yeah, I've been there.
I want to do. You have? You took a picture of Four Corners?
I didn't take a picture.
Why didn't you take a picture? If you don't take a picture, it didn't happen. We live in the Instagram world, man.
This was in the early pre-aughts. This is when I was a wee funk.
Still had a camera. There were still cameras back then. That's the one place. It's one of the one places I want to really go. Four Corners, because the San Juan River runs right there, and it looks just really nice and stuff. And there's a Navajo Nation welcome sign and the Colorado sign and Navajo tacos right there. Man, it just sounds like a really cool place. But I don't believe that there are any corners in Four Corners, Florida. So I'm disappointed with the name.
Well, we won't ever know until we find a true Floridian who knows the story of Four Corners, Florida.
Is there anyone that actually has been born in Florida? I thought everyone just moved there when they turned 65.
I don't know. If they are, I don't know if they listen to podcasts. Well, I don't know. We'll have to find one.
Podcasting, what's that?
All right. Well, that's enough for today, I think. So join us tomorrow for another episode. This is the Barry Funkhauser Show.